Have you ever looked at a perfectly shaped bonsai tree and felt a sense of calm wash over you? Or watched a calligrapher's brush dance across paper, leaving behind a stroke of pure, elegant energy? What if I told you that these two ancient Japanese arts, bonsai and shodo, are like two rivers flowing from the same mountain, sharing a deep, unspoken language of flow, rhythm, and simplicity? Stay with me because today we're going to uncover the hidden philosophical connection between ink and nature, a connection that can bring a new level of mindfulness to your own life. Let's start with bonsai. It's so much more than just a tiny tree in a pot. It's a living sculpture, a dialogue between the artist and nature. The goal isn't to force the tree into a perfect shape, but to guide its growth, to listen to its natural tendencies, and to accentuate its inherent beauty. It's an art of patience where every twist of a branch and every careful prune is a deliberate act, sometimes planned years or even decades in advance. A bonsai artist must understand the essence of the tree, its strength, its fragility, its will to live. They are not just shaping a plant. They are capturing the spirit of a grand, ancient tree from the mountains and bringing it into a miniature form. The negative space around the branches is just as important as the branches themselves, creating a sense of balance and harmony. It's a quiet, meditative practice that teaches us to appreciate the slow, steady rhythm of the natural world. Now, let's turn our attention to Shodo, the way of the brush. At first glance, it might seem completely different. It's dynamic, immediate. The calligrapher loads their brush with sumi ink, takes a deep breath, and in a single fluid motion creates a character. But just like bonsai, Shodo is an art of profound depth and control. It's not just about writing beautifully. It's about channeling your life force, your K, through the brush and onto the paper. Each stroke has a beginning, a middle, and an end. There's pressure and release, speed and stillness. This is the rhythm of Shodo. The calligrapher must be fully present in the moment, free from distraction. One moment of hesitation and the ink will bleed. One shaky hand and the line will lose its vitality. The final character is not just a symbol. It's a snapshot of the artist's state of mind at that very instant. It is pure, unedited expression. So where do these two paths meet? The connection lies in a shared philosophy, deeply rooted in Zen principles. The first principle is wabi-sabi. This is the appreciation of beauty in imperfection and transience. A bonsai tree isn't meant to be perfectly symmetrical. Its gnarled trunk, its missing branches, its weathered bark, these are what tell its story and give it character. It celebrates the beauty of aging and the cycles of life and decay. Similarly, in Shodo, a perfect machine-like character is seen as lifeless. The slight tremor in a line, the subtle splash of ink, the cassure or scratchiness of a dry brush stroke, these imperfections are what give the work its human touch, its soul, and its unique energy. Both arts teach us to find beauty not in flawless perfection, but in the authentic, the natural, and the impermanent. Next, let's talk about ma, the concept of negative space or the interval. In bonsai, ma is the empty space between the branches. This space is not empty at all. It's filled with potential. It allows the tree to breathe. It defines the shape of the branches, and it invites the viewer's imagination to fill in the gaps. It's what gives the composition balance and a sense of peacefulness. In Shodo, ma is equally crucial. It's the white space on the paper surrounding the characters. It gives the strokes room to exist, to have impact. The placement of a character on the page, the spacing between lines, this is all a deliberate use of ma to create harmony and visual rhythm. Without this mindful use of space, both a bonsai and a piece of calligraphy would feel cluttered, chaotic, and overwhelming. Ma teaches us that sometimes what we leave out is just as important as what we put in. Then there's the idea of shizen, or naturalness. A great bonsai artist works to make their intervention invisible. The final tree should look as if it grew that way naturally on a windswept cliff, not like it was twisted and wired by human hands. The art is in hiding the artifice. This is the pinnacle of naturalness. In Shodo, the most admired strokes are those that feel effortless and spontaneous, even though they are the result of years of disciplined practice. The brush seems to move on its own, guided by an unseen force. This is Shizen. It's about achieving a state where your technique is so ingrained that you can forget it and just create from a place of pure, natural instinct. It is the ultimate goal, to be so skilled that your work appears completely artless and free. Ultimately, both bonsai and shodo are forms of moving meditation. They demand complete focus and presence. When you're pruning a bonsai, your mind can't be wandering. You have to be in tune with the tree, feeling its response. When you're holding a calligraphy brush, you must clear your mind, control your breath, and become one with the ink and paper. Both practices pull you out of the constant noise of daily life and into a state of serene focus. They are not just about creating something beautiful for others to see. They are deeply personal journeys of self-cultivation. They teach us patience, discipline, and a profound respect for the simple, quiet moments in life. They show us how to find flow, how to create rhythm, and how to embrace the elegant power of simplicity. So the next time you see a bonsai, don't just see a small tree. See the decades of patience, the respect for nature's rhythm, the beauty in its imperfect form. And when you see a piece of Japanese calligraphy, don't just see a word. See the burst of energy, the disciplined flow, the story told in a single breath. In the gentle curve of a branch and the bold stroke of a brush, we find the same universal truth, that the greatest beauty lies in the simple, mindful connection between our inner world and the world around us. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of Japanese aesthetics. If you found this exploration of bonsai and shodo inspiring, please give this video a like and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the world of art and philosophy. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay mindful and keep creating.